Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
You're all very welcome here today. My name is Gerald Gavin, the Academic Affairs Manager with responsibility for examinations, timetabling and conferring at the university, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. I have the honour to introduce our platform party beginning from my left. Dr. Paddy Tobin, Dean of Faculty of Design and Social Science. Henry McGarvey, Vice President for Finance and Corporate Services. Dr. Emilio Young, Dean of Faculty of Business. Dr. Orla Flynn, President. Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer. Paul Hannigan, Vice President for Cross-Border Engagement. Dr. Joanne Gallagher, Dean of Faculty of Science and Health. And Dr. Sean Duffy, Vice President for ATU Integration. I also welcome Professor Jacqueline McCormick, Vice President for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion, and Online and Flexible Learning. We are also delighted to be welcomed by our Assistant Registrar, Heads of School, Heads of Department, Head Librarian, and our Students' Union President, Joseph Sweeney, who is also a member of the ATU governing body, and our many academics who are in attendance. Anish Irim Dr. Joanne Gallagher, Gondov and Ioliukta agus Slánta Conna Service Brunta Oscailt. I call upon Dr. Joanne Gallagher, Dean of Faculty of Science and Health, to open the conferring ceremony.
Uachtaran agini usail, Kolaki agus Rave Kemini, is more an honour agus an pleasure dum falter cur rove cog Ulskul Technoliact and Atlantic con an occage specialta shaw a Kiluther. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and graduates, it is my honour and pleasure to welcome you to Atlantic Technological University to celebrate this very special occasion. The ATU Spring Graduation is a ceremony of celebration, of achievement and of new beginnings. Each of you sitting here today, dressed in your caps and gowns and looking extremely smart, have all walked your own paths to reach this moment. Some of you have balanced family and work commitments alongside your studies. Some of you have faced challenges that has tested your resilience along the way. However, all of you have one thing in common. All of you have succeeded. And that's what we have come here together today to celebrate. We all know that success is rarely achieved in isolation. And today I would also like to acknowledge your family, friends, and loved ones, those sitting proudly here beside you today, and those who couldn't be present, or those that are joining us online. Your support network have walked alongside you on your journey. They have celebrated the small wins, offered reassurances after setbacks, and perhaps maybe listened to you rehearse that last-minute presentation and offered positive encouragement and support, even though they may not have known quite what you were talking about. Each of you have contributed to the success that we celebrate today. To the staff of Atlantic Technological University, our academic, professional services and support teams, thank you for giving of your expertise, for challenging, encouraging and believing in our students and helping them realise their goals. Today we celebrate graduates from all 4 of our faculties. Each of you have acquired skills and expertise in ATU that will shape your future and the world around you. To our Faculty of Business graduates, you leave with more than knowledge of markets, finance, or strategy. You leave with the ability to make ideas real. You understand that organisations shape lives, that decisions carry consequences, and that leadership not only requires strategy, but also empathy, integrity, and courage. You leave ATU ready to create value not only for businesses, but for society itself. Our design, education, and social science graduates have studied what makes us human. In your careers ahead, you will shape young lives, advocate for those without a voice in a world that is facing much unrest, and you will remind us of what connects us: communication, compassion, justice, and understanding. To our engineering and computer graduates, you enter a world transformed by data and AI and rapid innovation. A world in need of solutions. Clean energy, smarter systems, and safer infrastructure. You have learned how to solve problems and to design solutions and to build the infrastructure of tomorrow. You will be the creator of what comes next. To our science and health graduates, you've learned how to question, to analyse, and to discover truth through investigation. In our classroom, our laboratories, and our clinical environments, you've learned that science is not abstract and health is never impersonal. It's about people and about dignity, and your work will touch lives in ways that you may never be fully aware of. As you all graduate today, remember that you do not leave ATU behind. You remain part of this community, part of the ATU family, a network of graduates, educators, researchers, and innovators, connected by our shared experience and our shared values. Stay in touch, come back, share your stories, and let ATU continue to be a place of belonging and inspiration to you and to us, and let your journey inspire those who follow. Wherever life takes you, ATU will always be proud to call you one of its own. So I hope you have a wonderful evening today and enjoy the beautiful weather. Go cargus live go lair agus go ramayagad.
Anish Irim Dr. Orlany Line, Uchtron Ulskal Technoliachta an Atlantic, Gradam Brunna, Foglamoria Brunna Ulskal Technoliachta an Atlantic, Conachrishin. Agus Irim Dr. Liam Obenaid, Chlorahor, Agus Priavag Vagak Akadula, Kirahor Queer Lawher. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsithe in Nolscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic. Brunam leis se doctaní na fálamóirí a bhainteach an chaidán den na doctaní sin. Agus iarm go gcuirfear na fálamóirí sin I láthair cuam, chun go mruinnig mé a bar chéime orthú go faramiúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standards determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán Curmiláthar chuat na hiarrthóirí seo halanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe leachta, agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéal a 6 seacht a 8 a 9 agus a 10 den chraith náisiún.
Today I have the honour to call the names of the students from the Master of Science in Business Management in one group in absentia. This is the conferring of these students who study with both ATU and our partner IBAT. The students will be presented with their parchment at a ceremony later next month. Therefore, I will now call each student's name and declare them conferred in absentia. Master of Science in Business Management, Ivana Patricia Anala Fernandez, Soraya Aroja de Menez, Fernando Jose Gabriel Gorondo, Paulo Bruno Costa Pereira, Ucedes de Silva, Hageman Francisco de Ferraz Jr., Ana Carolina de Ferrero Sierra, Caroline dos Santos Sena, Regina Anabel Gonzalez Oleana, Hector Daniel Luna Hernandez, Monica Neves de Cruz, Andrese Oliveira Cruz, Giovanna Oliveira Postanga, Jenny Alejandra Santana del Angel, Fernando Suto Santos, Oliver Silvia Dolove,
Please show your appreciation for those graduates. Bachelor of Business Honours, Aisha McLaughlin. Bachelor of Business Honours in Accounting, Ciara McDade in absentia. Please show your appreciation for these graduates. I call on Nicola Dunyan, Head of Department of Tourism and Sport, to call the candidates from this department.
The Bachelor of Business in Retail Management, Keith McGowan in absentia. Hayley Louise Tierney in absentia. Please give the students from the Bachelor of Business in Retail Management a round of applause. I call on Dr. Nigel McKelvey, Head of Department of Early Education and Social Studies, to call the candidates from this department.
Higher Certificate in Science and Early Childhood Care, Health and Education, Alyssa Foy. Tammy Quinn in absentia. Higher Diploma in Science and Leadership and Wellbeing in the Workplace, Sarah Ann Bonner. Nessa Brennan. Marie Bridget Dean. Martin Hubert Hughes. Patrick Kenny. Bernie Mary Mary. Susan O'Connor. Jennifer Marie Warren. Bachelor of Science Honours in Health and Social Care, Molly McMenamin Boyce. A round of applause, please, for the graduates of the Department of Early Education and Social Studies. I now call upon Jade Lyons, Head of Department of Computing, to call candidates from this department.
The Higher Certificate in Science and Computing, Oren Toombs in absentia. Bachelor of Science in Computing, Aoife Doherty. The Higher Diploma in Science and Computing for Educators, Alexandra Brady in absentia. Kyle Patrick Byrne in absentia. Emma Cronley in absentia. Michelle Gwynan in absentia. Thomas Johnson in absentia. Nigel Kiernan in absentia. Podrick Joseph Masterson in absentia. Liam McGurr in absentia. The Master of Science in Blockchain Technologies and Applications, Ravi Tija Chiramanila. Manaswi Javaji. Jason Christopher Jose Sam. Chatyana Kandakuri. Saiprani Reddy Karavida. Mohammed Rizwan Milisiarakath. Shiva Prasad Guva. Karthika Ramachandran. Faiza Shamshuddin Sheikh. Harshit Yudapaya. And could we all give those graduates a round of applause, please? Master of Science in Computing and Big Data Analytics, Anna Baby. Master of Science in Computing and Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, Subaraya Pavan Kalyan Dasari. Maciek Peter Greznik, in absentia. Nahul Alejandro Nuchera, in absentia. Sathwik Reddy Salbandia. Master of Science in Computing and Cloud Technologies, Kalyan Saga Kurla, in absentia. Peter Hughes. Master of Science in Computing and Cybersecurity, James Hughes. Balasundaram Krishnakumar. Diego Remonato. And could we please give all those graduates a round of applause? Master of Science in Computing and DevOps, Vinay Kavya Karathkayan. Bharath Raj Muraldararan. Ashik Ilahi Nur. Karl Rajesbhai Parmar. Bala Krishna Reddy Supareddy. Naharika Thavada. Master of Science in Supply Chain Analytics, Gutham Shrith Bajalal. David Conway. Jack Eicherman. AJ Gino. Dave Praise Ibiamu. Ertiga Sadiq Kazi, in absentia. Mayabat Adeshola Osud. Shilpa Rachel Varghese. Admire Tangofa. Sarah Weathers, in absentia. Could we please give all the graduates a round of applause? I call on Emma Coyle, Head of Department of Civil Engineering and Construction, to call the candidate from this department.
The Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Shane Patrick Craig. I call on Dr. Emmett Kerr, Head of Department of Electronic and Mechanical Engineering, to call the candidates from his department.
Bachelor of Science in Electric Vehicle Technology, Liam Owens, in absentia. John Paul Gallagher. Master of Science in Engineering Management, Saiful Ahlam Rubel. Nikhil Erdninti. Sri Vishnu Kulapuruka Hari, in absentia. Salam Kinini. Janeth Jalurunka Karunurata Kutahachike. Jisman Kuruthu Kulum Chako. Vimshe Magikidi. Akpen Raj Unlumbut. Abdubs Sahlam. Harish Sumpath Kumar. Tony Sebastian, in absentia. Fupulu Shika Nagidi. And can we please have a round of applause for those graduates? I call on Dr. Kim McFadden, Head of the Department of Life and Physical Sciences, to call the candidates from this department.
Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Lauren Finnegan, in absentia. Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical and Medicinal Science, Tanatswa Johnny Nianwa. A round of applause for the graduates. I call on Dr. Louise McBride, Head of Department of Nursing and Healthcare, to call the candidates from this department.
Bachelor of Science Honours in Intellectual Disability Nursing, Megan McGettigan. Please show your appreciation for our graduate. Bachelor of Science Honours in Psychiatric Nursing, Linda McHugh, in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Advancing Health and Social Care, Risha Campbell, in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Gerontology Nursing, Sharon Gillespie. Laura Graham. Marquita O'Callaghan. Louisa Roherty, in absentia. Leanne Kathleen Toy. Valdemar Valk. Please show your appreciation for our graduates. I now call upon Nicola Dunyan, the Head of Department of Sports, Science and Performance, to address the candidates from this department.
The Bachelor of Science in Sports and Exercise, Owen Doherty, in absentia. Tristan Keenan. Sanna Macaulay. Please give the graduates from this programme a round of applause.
I call on Dr. Joanne Gallagher, Dean of Faculty of Science and Health, to present the candidates from this faculty for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present Andrew McGeever for the admission to the degree of Doctorate .
Thank you. In his doctoral research, Andy examined sleep, the menstrual cycle, cycle-related symptoms, and performance in elite female athletes. Sleep is critical for both health and performance, though athletes often experience suboptimal sleep. In female athletes, this is often compounded by the menstrual cycle. However, to date, there's very little research on the topic. Andy's research was a collaboration with a key industry partner, with whom he's now undertaking a Research Ireland-funded postdoctoral fellowship. His research advances our understanding of how sleep and the menstrual cycle influence performance in female athletes. Importantly, his research also provides novel, evidence-based and practical strategies for sleep and performance. It was an absolute pleasure and privilege to supervise Andy, to see him develop as a highly skilled, independent researcher, and to see him achieve this outstanding success. Congratulations, Andy.
I would now like to introduce Lauren Reynolds, who is the ATU Alumni Officer. Lauren will now take us through the alumni presentation.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to each of you graduating today. Together, you are ATU alumni. The ATU Alumni Network is more than a record of graduates. It is a vibrant and dynamic community of innovators, leaders, and changemakers. Today, we have the honour of recognising two of our alumni who embody the very best of the ATU Alumni Network. On behalf of the university, I am delighted to warmly welcome our returning alumni. We are truly honoured to recognise and celebrate you today. Receiving an Alumni Award in business is Caroline Faulkner. Caroline has built a distinguished global career spanning more than 35 years across global companies in the pharmaceutical, technology, and financial services sectors. Throughout her career, she has held a number of senior leadership roles, demonstrating exceptional leadership at the highest levels of industry. In 2014, she was recognised as one of Computerworld's top 100 IT premier leaders in the United States. Caroline played a pivotal role in the growth of Primerica in Letterkenny, serving as managing director and helping to scale the organisations from a startup in 2000 to a workforce of more than 1,500 professionals. In 2016, she moved to Prudential's headquarters in New Jersey as Senior Vice President, where she led major organisational transformation initiatives on a global scale. Having returned to Ireland in 2023, Caroline now brings her wealth of experience to her own leadership coaching and strategic advisory business, working with individuals and organisations to support growth, performance, and transformation. Caroline's career is exemplary of visionary leadership, global impact, and a continued commitment to developing others. We'll now watch a short video of Caroline.
Hi, my name's Caroline Faulkner. Born and bred in Donegal. Worked a lot of my career in County Donegal. I ran Primerica Systems Ireland from 2012 to 2016. In the year 2000, Prudential in America decided to set up Primerica in Letterkenny. I was one of the first 7 leaders to join the company. By the time I moved from Primerica to Prudential, we had built the company to 1,500 people here in Letterkenny. That's a very proud moment for me. Into sort of 2001, 2002, we started to win a lot of projects from America. We started working with ATU and FOSS at the time to actually develop programs to build a course for people in the region that were underemployed. So it was a win-win in terms of spotting the gap, but also giving employment sort of beyond the obvious. And it really taught me that with the right ingenuity and can-do attitude, really you can overcome most things. And then obviously, one very proud moment that I had as well was when I got nominated in the top 100 Computer World IT leaders globally in 2014. So I was very proud of that recognition. A very meaningful time when I saw the impact of my efforts was when I was asked to really create a new organization when I moved to the United States in 2016. I had to build a cohesive customer service organization, which up to that point was very fragmented across multiple businesses. So it was no mean feat, and it had a lot of challenges associated with it. But with a really excellent team around me and time to be able to do that, it took a couple of years. So I was proud that we were able to push through those barriers and get it done. My education at ATU, in terms of influence in my career in life, has been very significant. It really opened my mind to lifelong learning. Because oftentimes when you're in a role, you kind of singularly visioned on, this is my role, this is what I do, and you miss an awful lot about what's outside of that. So really it influenced me a lot, because even to this day I remain infinitely curious with almost that beginner's mindset, which I think it really unlocked for me when I did that MBS program back in 2009. Receiving this Alumni Award means the absolute world to me. I have such respect for the professionalism of ATU and just such a great relationship along the years. And to be recognised with the peer group that I've been recognised with, I can only say that I'm thrilled and really, really thankful to be recognised in it. Well, the message I'd like to share with the next generation of graduates is, if you have an opportunity to do this master's degree with ATU, you should absolutely just grab it with both hands. This opens your mind so much, and it really acts as a springboard for everything that you're going to do and learn thereafter. And it will just leave you with a curious mind. It'll leave you with a lot of capabilities and frameworks and relationships of the people that you've actually worked with and who were your peers on the program. So I have to tell you that just if you get that opportunity to do it, I could not recommend it more highly.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Caroline.
Receiving an Alumni Award in Engineering and Computing is Joe Dunleavy. Joe Dunleavy is a technology and innovation leader with more than 25 years' experience spanning innovation initiatives at the leading edge of industry change. Before this, Joe spent 16 years with Prudential Financial, which was Primerica in Ireland, where he worked across both Ireland and the US. During this time, he held a number of senior leadership roles, including Regional CTO, Global SVP, Global Head of Innovation, and Interim US CIO, playing a key role in driving technological advancement and strategic transformation. Last year, Joe was named on the Fast Company Middle East AI 50 list. This is a list highlighting leaders who are driving real-world transformation through artificial intelligence. Joe's career demonstrates a deep commitment to innovation, leadership, and the advancement of technology on a global scale. We'll now watch a short video of Joe.
I'm Joe Dunleavy and I'm the regional CTO for a company called Endava. So I graduated in Sligo in 2002 in IT Sligo. In 2005 I moved up to Letterkenny here in Donegal to work for Primerica Systems Ireland. And then more recently in the last 5 years I've been working with Endava. Things I'm proud of from a career perspective. Back at Sligo IT, I was the first person to place in Microsoft in Dublin. I was very close to getting a role there in a full-time capacity. And I just came up short. I thought at the time it was kind of the end of the world, but I suppose when I look now 25 years or so on, probably wouldn't be here in Donegal, I probably wouldn't be working remote as I am. I'm proudly from the west of Ireland. I love the west of Ireland, so the opportunity to work and live here has been really cool. So I suppose from the challenge of not getting that role to where I compare to now, I suppose it's pretty proud of that opportunity and how it's turned out. So from an impact perspective, my role is helping our own company and our clients in adopting AI. The impact on that has been pretty wide and obviously been well documented from a media perspective. It's an interesting time to be working in AI and trying to get your arms around it. There's a lot of value that can come from AI and some challenges too, but I suppose when I look at the impact, when we go into companies and help them in their adoption and use of AI, it can be quite transformative from a company perspective as well. My connection to ATU has been a big part of my life, to be honest with you. It's kind of stitched into the fabric of it years ago, which was around innovation and leadership, which really kind of gave me that opportunity to kind of grow into the management and leadership side of things. I suppose at every stage, whether I think from 15, getting the computer, to 18, studying in Sligo IT, moving up and doing a couple of courses up here in Letterkenny, and still involved as much as I can with various different things. From an ATU perspective, I suppose it's been a big part of my life for a very long time, and I don't see that changing anytime soon, and look forward to working with ATU continued into the future. Quite honestly, it's the first time I've received an award like this, so it actually means more than I can say. The message I like to share with the next generation of graduates is be very curious and remain curious throughout your life. Be passionate. If you're going to do something, do it 100%. Anyone that tells you you can't do it, they're talking about themselves. If you want to differentiate yourself, don't just talk about the thing, go in all in to be successful. That's really what the passion is going to differentiate you from everybody else. And the last thing I'd say is be humble and be kind.
Anish, Idirmer Dr. Orla Line, Anuktaron, Crick and Curlesh and O'Cade's shop. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our president, to make the closing address.
Dia Yuv, a Gwinushla, agus Quirum Falsha Criul Roiv Galer Tranona. Cogar the Slenner Game her fad, agus Naguntuk an law Togwing in Yuv. I want to extend a very warm welcome to everyone with us here today, virtually and in person. To you, our new graduates, to our Alumni Award recipients, to all of your families and friends, and welcome also to our ATU colleagues and guests from right across the university. The main purpose of our graduation ceremony today is to publicly recognize and celebrate your achievements. And on behalf of us all in ATU, I want to congratulate you on completing your course of study with us. Today is one of our really great days. It's always a joyful day. And it's the last of our 3 spring graduation sessions, with graduates receiving awards in Donegal, Sligo and Galway. And it's really wonderful to see, and I know this will grow in the years ahead. 3 years ago, we only had 1 spring graduation, and now we have 4 across the 3 campuses. Earlier this month, ATU celebrated its 4th birthday as a technological university. And while we're relatively new as one university, we continue to grow at pace. And now we are one of the largest universities in Ireland, with over 30,000 students across 9 campuses. We've become a university of choice, with increasing numbers of students choosing ATU as their first preference. And in the past year, we've appointed deans across our 4 new faculties, some of whom join us today to celebrate your success. From the outset, we aim to become a technological university of scale, quality, and impact. We wanted to harness our collective strengths both to support your learning, but also to collaborate with regional, national, and international partners. The launch of our pharmacy program last September marked an important expansion of professional healthcare education in the West and Northwest. And this will be followed by the commencement of our veterinary medicine and surgery program here in Letterkenny next September, representing a further step towards broadening access to high-demand professional disciplines within the region. I'm not sure if that's me crackling. I'm sure it is. It's all the overheating. We are also an active partner in the EU Green Alliance, and that's a European university network of 9 universities across 9 countries focused on sustainability, innovation, and international collaboration. Participation in this alliance connects students and staff with partner institutions across Europe and supports curriculum development, research collaboration, and mobility opportunities aligned with shared global challenges. In addition, we've played a key role in a number of cross-border initiatives supported through Peace Plus funding that's been awarded these past months, with projects totaling €150 million in the areas of education, research, skills, and community development. These initiatives strengthen cooperation across the island of Ireland and underline the contribution of universities to social cohesion, regional resilience, and shared prosperity. And I think that the stories of our 2 Alumni Award recipients here today really resonate with some of those ideals and the mission that we have as a university around shared prosperity and economic resilience in particular. In the past few years, we have achieved so much. It is largely thanks to you, our students and now graduates, that we are so determined to continue on that path to growth and to success. You give us energy that we need at times, not just for ourselves, but for our wider region. Through your talents and hard work, you will be the change that we need to see across our region and far beyond. We are so proud of your achievements, and we're confident that you have the knowledge, skills, and competencies to achieve your goals. It's been really interesting. We've had 9 Alumni Award recipients over the last 3 days, and nearly all of them talked about seizing opportunity. They all talked about being curious and staying in touch with lifelong learning. And I do hope that you will stay in touch with us in ATU, and you are now part of that growing community of ATU alumni. Join us in celebrating your success today. Cogarda sa ríis agus tá súlagan go minic sibh sultas an lá agus an ihe. Go raibh míle maith agaibh.
Respected guests, academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. Could I ask the PhD student, his supervisors and guests to remain in the hall for photography after the recession? We hope that you enjoy the ceremony and get a chance to celebrate with family and friends. I would now ask you to all rise, please, for the closing procession while the conferring party, academic staff and invited guests leave the hall. Thank you all very much.